Ladies and gentlemen, today is such a good day. Such a good day. It was already a pretty good day. Pretty good day. But now it's even better. You want to know why? Because I have waited 31 days for this one thing. A Meepo V3. What's a Meepo V3, you may be asking? A Meepo V3? You don't know what that is? Meepo V3 is one of the most best rated electric skateboards, budget friendly also out there. So let's open this freaking bad boy up. Let's go. Oh my god, dude. Never been so excited for something. I need a knife. Oh! Kenya, you're watching this video? Kenya got me this super sick, amazing knife. It says Alfred on the front of it. Backwards. That is my name. Boom. Beautifully sliced. I gotta cut along all this down here as well. Guys, listen. I know you may hate working, but if you gotta save up for something you want, you think it's gonna make your life worth all that pain, do it. Wow. It's heavy. Holy. So they give you a Allen key and charger. They have the remotes in bubble wrap. This is beautifully wrapped. So this is a standard electric longboard remote. The way it's shaped basically fits into your hand like that. Just like some random business cards. That is amazing. I will wear that. They actually give you a bracelet. That is amazing. That is really cool. They gave me a LG charger, Samsung one, and an iPhone one. I don't know what that's about. I mean, this thing takes a Samsung. I don't remember the correct names for all of this, by the way. Oh, I see. They gave me some other parts. Not too sure what that is. They actually gave you a skate tool. This basically right here, this one tool, you can do anything with your longboard or skateboard. This is actually really cool. These cost like 20 bucks and they came with it. They give you a lot of stickers. Really cool. These go on the underside of your longboard or just anywhere. Alright guys, welcome to my first ever tech review. And in this video, we're going to be reviewing the Meepo V3. It's an electric longboard. Probably one of the best budget ones out there. So this thing came in at a whopping 700 Canadian dollars for me. But I did pay 60 extra dollars for faster shipping. It came in 4 weeks instead of like 8 weeks. So it could be like $630 if that's what you want to pay. So $630. So let's get right into the specs. As for how far it can travel, it can go 11 miles, which isn't too high. I have seen some that are, that can go way like 30 kilometers, but they're obviously more expensive. So 11 miles, not too bad. Honestly, that should cover most people's there and hopefully the back as well. If not, this thing only takes 3 hours to charge. Let's say you go 10 kilometers to work or something, charge it for 3 hours, keep it locked up, make sure no one gets it, come back, it's fully charged, 10 kilometers back, and you're good to go. There is an extended version, which is $5.99, and this is $4.29, I believe it was, and then plus all the shipping and all that. So it's about $150 more extra, but it does go 20 miles instead of 11. So if you really need those miles, you could go for those. But I've actually heard too that on the other side, it takes like 2 minutes to unscrew the battery and just plug a new one in. So if you don't want to pay the extra, you could just get 2 batteries instead and then swap them out whenever you need to. But that might be a hassle, but it's up to you. As for the top speed, this thing can go a whopping 45 kilometers or 28 miles per hour. But what you do have to be careful for is obviously things like potholes and all that. These wheels aren't the biggest. They're not really for all-terrain. They're just for smooth roads. Now, as for the acceleration, this thing's acceleration is mad. In 4.5 seconds, it can go 19 miles per hour. As for when you're climbing a hill, I think it can go up like a 15-degree hill at a 20 kilometer an hour pace. For the build of it, it's basically black with some gray lines, and it has an arrow indicating which direction it'll move in. Here's the overall look. It's just nice, simple look with matte black basically all around. And it has a handle to help compensate for the 16-pound weight. And the underside is no joke. Even though you can't see it, it's such a sturdy, good looking, simple look. I mean, it's just overall beautiful. Here's where you turn it on and off. When it's on, it'll flash, and when it's off, it won't. But it does turn off and on automatically, actually. There's a display that shows how much it's charged, and you can even plug in your phone or charge your remote through this USB port. It has beautiful shredder trucks and some orange bushings, and it's just such a clean look. I mean, look at that. The shredder on it, it's beautiful built. Alright, so just a quick thing before we end it off. If you just give this a push, it'll actually turn on by itself and you can start riding it. No need to turn it upside down. Just keep the remote on, give it a push, and then it'll connect and you're good, which is really nice. Same thing for getting off. You don't have to turn it off because once it senses that it's not moving, it would actually turn off after a bit. Secondly, if you're on smooth road, this thing will be a heaven. 100% you can commute anywhere with it. However, if you're on sort of bumpy roads or like the bad roads, it's doable. But you're really going to feel it in your legs and you're going to be kind of like jello after. It doesn't feel too good. And on sidewalks, so if you live somewhere like in New York City where those sidewalks are like super big or whatever, then it's going to be nice. But here in Canada and in Ontario, the sidewalks, there's just bump after bump after bump after bump. Like the lumps in the separating the sidewalk. And it's really bad for that. I wouldn't recommend it. It's doable, but I just wouldn't recommend it. Also, I don't know how I forgot, but it has 4 riding modes. Speed 1, 2, 3, and 4. It also has 4 braking modes, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Speed 1 will take you to 10 kilometers. Speed 2, which I'm using in this video, takes you to 20. And then speed 3 and 4 take you to 45 kilometers an hour. The only difference between 3 and 4 is that 4 has a way bigger acceleration. And then braking mode, just play around with it. There's 4 modes, 1 being the lowest. And I like to use 2 though. I think 2 is well more than enough. So play around with it, and that's it for this review, guys.